Some video games have Easter eggs that are unexpected and surprising. In Assassin's Creed Origins, for example, you can find a quest that involves Bayek helping a man who has turned into a statue. These Easter eggs add a fun and interesting element to the game, as players are encouraged to explore and discover things that they may not have expected to find. But what Easter eggs are so out of place that they might actually surprise you? That's what we're exploring today. Let's do it. In at 10, the Notched Pickaxe. The Notched Pickaxe Easter egg in Skyrim is a nod to Marcus Persson, the creator of Minecraft, whose in-game username is Notch. The pickaxe is hidden in-game and can be found at the rocky outcropping near the peak of the Throat of the World, which is the mountain at the center of the map. When the player picks up the Notched Pickaxe, a message will appear on screen that reads Notched Pickaxe added, possibly followed by the message Mine Ore Faster and Craftman's Insight added. These bonuses could be a reference to the mining speed and higher quality crafting that players can achieve in Minecraft, but the inclusion of the Notched Pickaxe in Skyrim is a testament to the game's popularity and the mutual respect between the developers of Skyrim and Minecraft. Especially now that Minecraft has returned the favor, now that they've added the sneak level 100 achievement, so they've finally balanced themselves out. I mean, it took a decade, but it happened. In at 9, Chicken Assassin. The Chicken Assassin Easter egg in Assassin's Creed 3 is a fun and unexpected addition to the game. In the midst of a serious and historically inspired storyline, players can take a break and stumble upon a turkey in the game's homestead. By feeding the turkey and inputting the famous Konami code, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, the turkey will transform into a hooded figure resembling the game's protagonist Connor, which, fun fact, makes Assassin's Creed 3 my favorite game in the series, and the reason I started collecting pop figures, because I saw one that had my name on it and it was spelt the same way as mine, and I instantly bought it on impulse. And then it just escalated from there, and now I've sunk too much money into it. The Easter egg is a playful nod to both the game's serious tone and just the wider gaming community in general, and it shows that even in a game as epic and expansive as Assassin's Creed 3 was, there's still room for humor and lightheartedness. Easter eggs like the Chicken Assassin serve to make video games more enjoyable and engaging. They add an extra layer of fun and kind of discovery. It's kind of like the Discovery Channel but for video games, because they're kind of like rewards for players taking the time to explore the world and the game's mechanics in greater detail. In at 8, Diablo 2 cows. The Diablo 2 cow level Easter egg is one of the most iconic and well-known Easter eggs in video game history. It's a secret level that can only be accessed by completing a series of obscure tasks, and it features an army of aggressive, weapon-wielding cows that players must then defeat. The cow level was initially rumored to exist in the original Diablo game, but was actually introduced in Diablo 2 as a nod to those rumors and fan speculation. Players who completed a specific series of quests in the game's second act will be transported to the cow level, which is filled with cows that are hostile and armed with axes, which is kind of dope. The Diablo 2 cow level Easter egg is beloved by fans for its absurdity and unexpectedness, as well for its humorous depiction of cows as dangerous axe-wielding psychos. Pretty sure that PETA would be all up in arms about it if they had the chance. And at 7, Diablo 3 Unicorns. The Diablo 3 Unicorn Easter egg is another memorable and beloved secret level in the Diablo series. It was introduced in the game's expansion pack Reaper of Souls and is accessed in a similar way to the Diablo 2 cow level. To enter the Unicorn level, players must collect a series of items and activate a portal in Whimsyshire, a colorful and whimsical area of the game, hence the name. And then once inside the Unicorn level, players are transported to a rainbow-filled dreamlike landscape populated by unicorns and teddy bears, which like that's like a saying, like, oh, but like it's actually real this time. It's basically like the pyro from TF2, what they see. That's what this level is. The enemies in the level are also reskinned to appear as cuddly and non-threatening creatures. So yeah, the Unicorn level is a fun and lighthearted departure from the dark and intense gameplay of the Diablo series, even more so than the cow level, and it's become a fan favorite Easter egg, respectfully. It's also a reference to a popular meme revolving around unicorns and rainbows like the cow level before it. Well, the cow level was also a meme, not revolving around unicorns and rainbows. You know what I mean, alright? And at 6, Hitman Absolution. The Hitman Absolution ice cream truck Easter egg is a hidden gem that can be found in the game's level Run for Your Life. The Easter egg can be accessed by shooting out all of the carrion birds that are flying overhead, circling, which will cause an ice cream truck to appear and then run over your target. The ice cream truck is fully functional as well, and the players can use it to actually complete the mission. However, the real treat of this Easter egg comes when players open open the truck's back door, revealing a room full of dismembered body parts and a bloody table saw, which is great fun. Gosh. The ice cream truck Easter egg is a macabre and unexpected twist in the otherwise straightforward gameplay of Hitman, and I mean, it's actually kind of more realistic than other games as well. But still, it adds an extra layer of dark humor, which I personally appreciate because I'm a dark person. And I mean in humor, not in skin, because I'm probably blinding you right now. But it's still a testament to the developers' sense of creativity. The Easter egg is just one of many hidden surprises that can be found within the video games, just making them more enjoyable and just fun, because that's funny as hell. You have to admit it. Halfway through into number 5, GTA X-Files. The frozen alien Easter egg in Grand Theft Auto 5 is a testament to the game's attention to detail and the developer's love for the paranormal. While playing the game in a certain way, you can actually come across a frozen alien corpse trapped beneath the ice underneath a bridge in the game's opening act. This Easter egg is just one of many in the game, and honestly, they add such an element of mystery and like paranormal to the otherwise relatively basic world of Grand Theft Auto. Players can then further explore the game's world and uncover additional hidden secrets and locations that are not immediately apparent, but it's attention to detail like this within like the sheer depth of this game that make it so immersive and compelling. Like, the frozen alien Easter egg is just one of the many examples of how Grand Theft Auto 5 goes beyond the typical open world game and also expands into the supernatural. Because like, you can find other UFOs, ghosts, and at some point you could even hunt Bigfoot. And at 4, Potato Jesus. The Potato Jesus Easter egg in Hitman 2 is a hidden reference to a notorious incident that occurred in Spain in 2012. In that year, an elderly woman attempted to restore a 19th century fresco of Jesus Christ, but ended up completely destroying the artwork and turning it into a cartoonish depiction of what was widely mocked by the public. The incident then became known as Ecce Homo, or Potato Jesus. I probably said that wrong, but I don't speak Spanish, so I apologize. In Hitman 2, the Potato Jesus Easter egg can be found in the game's Colombian mission, where you can enter a church and find a stained glass window or mural of Jesus that has been altered to resemble the Potato Jesus fiasco. It's actually pretty funny. The Easter egg is a clever and funny reference to a real-world event that gained popular attention and became an online meme, but I mean, like, come on, Potato Jesus, that's funny. That's like Irish Jesus, you know? Potatoes. Getting close to the end, in at number 3, Crysis 2 Disco. The Crysis 2 Disco Party Elevator Easter egg is a hidden gem in the first-person shooter Crysis 2. I'd never even heard of this game until now, but honestly, after seeing this, I kinda wanna play it. It can be found in the game's level Dead Man Walking and is accessed by riding an elevator to the top floor of a skyscraper. Once inside the elevator, you must activate a specific sequence of buttons to trigger the Easter egg. The elevator doors will then open to reveal a disco party complete with disco balls, flashing lights, upbeat music, and partygoers that are all soldiers from the in-game enemies team, who will continue to dance and enjoy the party even as gunfire and explosions can be heard outside. There ain't no stopping this disco. There ain't no party like a Crysis 2 party, because a Crysis 2 party don't stop. Am I cool yet? The Easter egg is just one of many within Crysis 2, and honestly, it's become a beloved part of Crysis 2 lore, and that's just great, because we know me in lore. I love me some confusing and convoluted lore. But ultimately, in at number 2, Doom 2 Win. The Doom 2 Win Easter egg, I guess, is possible when players defeat the final boss of the game by shooting it with a rocket launcher and then entering the no-clip cheat code to walk through the hole that was made in its head, which was already like a challenging way to defeat the boss. But if you manage to do this and you walk through the hole using cheats, what makes this Easter egg truly special is what happens next. Because players will find themselves in a room within the head of John Romero, the creator of the Doom series, where Romero's head will be speaking backwards saying, "To win the game, you must kill me, John Romero." This will obviously prompt the player to shoot Romero's head, which is like just floating in front of you, which actually leads you to win the game. It gives you a screen that says you have defeated the mastermind John Romero's head on a stick, which actually ends the game, which is hilarious. I mean, that's such a cool way to end the game. Like, this Easter egg is such a clever nod to the game's creator, first off, and an unexpected twist in the game's final moments, which is a wonderful testament to the creativity of the Doom development team. But I mean, to be fair, you kinda gotta have at least a decent sense of creativity to think of something like Doom in the first place. So, yeah. And finally, in at number 1, GLaDOS. One of the coolest Easter eggs in Skyrim, in my personal opinion, involves a reference to the popular game series Portal. In the ancient Nordic temple of Skuldafn, which is only accessible near the end of the main quest line, there is a secret fireplace that has a little potato inside of it. In this room, which is off to the right just before you actually leave Skuldafn to get to the portal of Sovngarde, you can find a hearth with a strange potato inside it. This potato is actually meant to be GLaDOS, the iconic character from Portal, in her potato battery form known as Potatoes. The potato is decorated with a boiled cream treat and charcoal to actually make it more like the GLaDOS potato from Portal, but it can be relatively difficult to find. The Easter egg, though, is a fun nod to Portal and provides a unique surprise for players who manage to discover it. You'll probably need to no-clip in order to see it properly, but this is an insanely cool Easter egg which you wouldn't really expect to find in such a medieval land. I mean, like, this is meant to be an AI robot that was put into a potato, for God's sake. So to find something like that in a place that doesn't have things more advanced than a hole in the wall being moved after pulling a chain is pretty freaking weird. Okay, especially since this is an ancient ruin, meaning that it's even older than when we're playing in the 4th era. So if that's not unexpected, I don't know what is. And you want to know what else is unexpected? Us not doing FNAF videos anymore. So if you want to see the other ones that we have done, be sure to click the video that's popping up on screen, because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be FNAF. That's basically all we have on this channel. Over 1,000 videos, or almost 1,000 videos. Thank God it stopped.